microing all that much. I'm just basically right-clicking, A-clicking. I don't even really keep my keeper in the fight, I just noticed. Well, also an important thing to do is just get as much heal scrolls as you can. Archers can be good if they get heal scrolls, but if you get the heal scrolls, use a bit of micro, your hunts will still win easily against archers. Well, yeah, this is basically GG. We'll say it soon. So let's recap on what happened. I first attacked him with the AOW to distract him, delay his tech, delay his overall unit production, get damage on his heroes. Everything about the AOW is basically good, and it's an awesome investment if you ask me. So now I just really can't capitalize on my gold advantage. I have 74 food, still 700 gold left, and basically all I need to do is, even though Mawa is probably better micro than I do, it still was a fairly easy game to play, to be honest. I wanted to say TBH, but I managed to make TB honest out of it. That's pretty stupid, but who the fuck cares? Yeah, so that was basically game 1. So what we're going to do now is open the second replay against Talon. He plays for ISWX, which is a Russian team, formerly known as the Synergy Planets team, which I think is a pretty good game. It also has pretty good players like Winners now. Winners, Frizzer, I think Rob is playing for them too, the Russian orc. So that's not that bad of a team. I used to be a part of it too, but I got kicked. The manager is an asshole, if you ask me. He was like, yeah, let's join, I'm going to pay you this and this, and I was like, okay. So I just joined after Excello disbanded. But then after a while I got my job and I couldn't play that many clan wars anymore, so most of the clan wars I played I won, I guess. But then I just got a message on MSN one day and he said, useless player, sorry, I kick you. And I was like, fuck you, you're Russian. Well, nothing against Russians in general, but that guy was just one of the most stupid Russians I ever saw, and he's an idiot. I kinda hold a grudge against him for kicking me like that, but whatever, who cares? It's just a stupid online nerd game. And I am a nerd, by the way, I'm proud of it. So yeah, let's move on to the second game. Let's get it queued up at the 1 minute mark. I'm going to find it in my replay list now because I got like 10,000 replays. Versus Fist, versus Bees, versus Talon. There it is. Alright, I'm opening it now too. This, by the way, runs against my old BNet account. It's from a band, which is, I think, pretty cool. Yeah, you see Talon flaming me now in Russian, and I can flame some in Russian too, which is really cool against most hackers on Northrend, since they're usually Russian. Well, let's get it queued up at the 1 minute and 3 second mark because I actually got a bit too far. So 1 minute and 3 seconds, and let's unpause in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unpause. So here I have my AOW in Talon's base again. He's going to creep the laboratory now. Instead of what Miwa did, he was going for the goblin mercenary camp. Well, just a mercenary camp, it's not owned by a goblin. But if they put a goblin in front of it, it would be even cooler, so make it a goblin mercenary camp. So yeah, I'm getting my DH again. This time I'm going to pay more attention to when I build my Tree of Life. I'm just putting all my wisp on wood. Now I have like 80 woods, while Talon is going to AOW creep in a minute. Well, as you can see in the chat log now, it used to be My Revenge Russia, but now it got ISWX, and My Revenge is a separate team, which you have Nama Hoki and some other pretty good players. So Talon's DH got out. As you can see, it again automatically tries to attack the AOW. I get ahead of it, which is really awesome because usually after they finish their first creep, the DH will come and try to kill your AOW, get damage on your DH. What you can do then is just put your Demon Hunter behind your AOW and smack the shit out of him. And that way you can even win against Moonwells and an Archer with just a Demon Hunter and the AOW. So here I got some damage off on his Moonwell, and the Wisp are moving, which makes it pretty susceptible for my DH to kill. Players with a good amount of micro will be able to move their Wisp in the mine anyways. But on the other hand, it still reduces their lumber count and it severely delays their tech. So that's why it's a good idea again to build an AOW. This replay will be fairly short. As you can see, Talon is familiar with this strategy. I played him several times. I never lost to him once though. But still, he's a pretty good player, and this is by far the hardest game I played while using this strategy. Now I'm building my Tree of Life. It's already halfway done. I said I was going to pay attention to it, but I didn't because I get distracted pretty easily. But whatever, I just make the Alto Moonwell AOW in his base. 5 Wisp on gold, resin wood. Once I have 185 wood, I build my Tree of Life over there. Talon scouts it, but I think he was just going for the shop, but he already knew what I was going to do anyways. So here I sell my TP again, buy boots, dust, and here I buy a circlet in the hopes of being able to be strong enough against his DH. But what I didn't see, I didn't look at his inventory, and when I did, I found out he had a circlet as well. So that was a pretty stupid move to make. Also, when the opponent is able to get sufficient archers out, or he isn't able to, or he moved his Wisp away to prevent your AOW from hitting it, root it as soon as you can, because when it's rooted it is so much stronger. It gains lots of, I don't know what it gains, HP or gains armor. But anyways, it will be a much harder unit to kill. It also gains fortified armor, while otherwise it's heavy or something, I don't really know. But also with the Tree of Life creeping, it is insanely easy. I'm just creeping it with my DH and my Tree of Life. I send some Wisp over to repair, but that isn't really the main factor. We just drag the creeps out and get as much damage off them with the Tree of Life while the Hunters are going in. Usually when you're creeping with your Tree of Life on this map on TS, you will have like 1 Huntress out and a few others on queue while you're creeping it. What also is a very nice thing to do is if you can harass really long, and once you have to back off, you just go to his shop, buy a staff of teleportation, boots, dust, while selling your TP. While staffing to your Tree of Life, he won't expect you to go there. He will always search in your base. But Talon knows what I'm going to do, and he's going to counter with Huntresses, which is a very, very good counter. Why is that? Because I'm teching to tier 2 right now. He's got 1 AOW, which he had to produce less. My Tree of Life also costs a lot of gold, which is like, in total he can make 3 to 4 Huntresses extra. Or Ancient Protectors, as you can see now in my base. The only thing he needs to do is to pressurize me enough to keep my hero low, and to prevent my economy advantage from heading through. I don't drop my circlet here, which is bad because I lose a lot of Moonwell juice because of it. When you drop your circlet, I'm sure this is a pretty common fact to most players, but when you drop your circlet, the stats of your hero also drop. And when you heal your hero using the Moonwells, you will use up less of the moon juice, which will be good because you can heal your hero more, as long as you keep dropping the item, of course. So I still have the AOW in its base.